Hey, what is going on, guys? Austin here, and today we're taking a look at the Motorola Droid Turbo. This is the latest flagship from Motorola, not really including their Nexus 6, but this is the flagship in their Droid lineup. Now, I never really thought that I would be reviewing a phone from the Droid lineup, but this is a really enticing phone. Now, this is a Verizon exclusive, as Droid phones are, and it comes with some pretty beastly specs in just a 5.2-inch package. So if you don't want to get the Motorola Nexus 6, then this might be the next option for you. And we're just going to go ahead and get into the box. So this is my unboxing and basically just my first impressions of the Motorola Droid Turbo. Now, as you can see, the box is actually pretty big. Well, one of the biggest packages I've seen in a box in a pretty long time. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. We're here for the phone. So this is the Droid Turbo. It has a 5.2-inch screen, and it's a Quad HD screen, meaning that it's 2560 by 1440p, which is really nice for a 5.2-inch screen. So getting into the packaging, we're going to be greeted with a little pamphlet, and this is basically just any of the pamphlets that you get in any phone that you get. This is just a get to know your phone guide, a quick start guide. Again, mostly stuff that you're never really going to read, but it comes with this, so this is just giving you guys a quick look at what's in the box. Now, putting that aside, the other things that we're going to see is in the box is this charger, as well as a micro USB cable. So this is the cable that it comes with. Is a micro USB charger, and this is just used for charging the device with the included charger. And really, the charger is what's really special here. This isn't just a regular charger. This is the turbo charger from Motorola, and this is expected to give you about 8 hours of usage with just a 15-minute charge. And that's really important because this is all about battery life. This is the Droid Turbo, and as you can see, it has an interesting design. It's kind of the same design we've expected from the Droid lineup, but it has a few tweaks that make it a little bit different from the other designs in the past. So as you can see, it has a 5.2-inch display on the front, and on the back, I got the 64GB nylon, ballistic nylon version, and it has sort of a cloth rough pattern, and it actually feels kind of nice. It seems like it's a very durable material. Something surprising here is that it actually doesn't have any sort of indication that it's a Verizon phone. It has no Verizon branding on the back, which they are very known to do. Now, on the bottom of this one, it's a 64GB. You get this nice little red trim, and it looks really nice on the back. I really like the black and red design. And because everything on this phone has high-end specs, it has a 21-megapixel camera with dual LED flash on the back. And as you can see, it's not a very thin phone. It has a 3900 milliamp hour battery, so again, you can't really expect a very thin device here. On the bottom, we have that micro USB charging port on the bottom with that turbocharger. On the right, we have some textured volume keys and a power on switch. And on the top, we have a headphone jack. So moving on to the front of the device, you can see it has a 5.2-inch Quad HD AMOLED display, and it looks pretty nice. On the bottom, I know some people don't like capacitive buttons, but I honestly don't really mind them. They take up less screen space. On the top, we have a 2-megapixel front-facing camera that can record in 1080p, and right above that, we have a front-firing speaker grill. Now, it's not stereo speakers, but it's still nice to have it front-facing. So right now, I am booting up the device for the first time. As you can see, it's Motorola, powered by Android, and as you can see, the opening splash screen is going to be the very Droid-esque type of animation. It's really just a Droid device. It's still a Droid device, even though surprisingly it doesn't have any Verizon branding on the back or anything. But again, very Droid-esque. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the device, go ahead and set up all my stuff and log into all my accounts. But right now, just to give you guys a quick idea of why this is supposed to be such a great phone, well, I already told you guys about the 21-megapixel camera, the 3900 milliamp hour battery. This also has a Snapdragon 805 chipset processor, so it's going to have some really nice performance on the phone. So now that I'm all set up, you can see that this is the Droid Turbo. Again, right front and center is that 5.2-inch Quad HD screen, and it looks really good. It's really sharp. It does have really oversaturated colors, but that's to be expected with the Super AMOLED screen. But it does look really nice and sharp. Now, this is Android 4.4.4. It is planned to be getting Android 5.0 or Lollipop in the very near future, hopefully in the next 90 days. But other than that, it's supposed to have really nice performance on this phone. Now, aside from that, it's not specifically pure Android, although you are going to get a really nice experience with the phone, but it's also bringing a lot of the features over from the Moto X. So you're going to be able to wake up the device with your voice. You can actually customize what you want to have wake up the device. So rather than saying, "Okay, Google," now you can say, "Hello, Turbo," or "Hello, Droid Turbo," or "Hello, Jarvis," whatever you want. you can customize it to your liking. Now, getting into the software, you can see that there are a lot of Verizon apps on this phone. It does come with a little bit of bloatware, albeit it's not too terrible, but you can uninstall it, and it's really annoying that we do have this carrier software that never is going to be used, but that is just a simple fact. But that's the Droid Turbo. It brings over stock Android with some of the best features from the Moto X, which only enhances Android. So that is my quick little unboxing and first impressions of the phone. Let me know what you guys think of the Droid Turbo in the comments down below. I'll be bringing you guys my review in the next couple of weeks, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.